Israeli military has confirmed the death of head of Hamas's military wing, Mohammed Daif. Stuart, our correspondent, is in London and gives us more on this and other stories making headlines around the world. Stuart, does it mean that now there's a possibility of this conflict getting intensified?
It's quite the possibility. The Israeli military said on Thursday that the head of Hamas's military wing, Mohammed Daif, was killed in an Israeli airstrike in Gaza last month. The Israel Defense Forces announced that on July 13th this year, military fighter jets struck an area of Khan Yunis, and following an intelligence assessment, it was confirmed that Mohammed Daif was eliminated in the strike. Daif is believed to have been one of the masterminds of Hamas's October 7th attack on southern Israel. United Nations Security Council countries on Wednesday called for restraint to avert a wider West Asia conflict after the killings of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh and a top Hezbollah military commander. Japan's deputy UN representative Shino Mitsuku urged international forces to prevent any conflict. China, Russia, Algeria and others condemned Haniyeh's assassination, while the US, UK and France raised what they framed as Iranian support for destabilizing terror in the region. Following the death of Haniyeh, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that he cannot predict the impact of the Hamas leader's killing on the ceasefire agreement. However, he again asserted that the ceasefire deal would soon be reached.
I can't predict the effect, the impact of any one event on what comes next. I've learned over many years not to do that. But I think it remains manifestly the case that ceasefire is in the interests of everyone. It's in the interests of Israelis. It's in the interests of Palestinians. It's in the interests of the region. So as long as everyone is focused on what their core interests actually are, I believe that not only will we keep working to reach a deal, we will reach a deal because it is simply imperative that we do so.
DD India's Sarah Coates joins us now live from Tel Aviv. Sarah, what are we hearing from Israel on the killing of Daif?
Hello there, Stuart. Well, he has had a target on his back for a very long time. We've heard from Israel's Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. He called Daif the Osama bin Laden of Gaza. He also said that this is a significant milestone in the process of dismantling Hamas. Now, you did mention he really is seen as one of the architects of the atrocities of October 7. And the killing, the announcement of his killing comes just a day after the killing of Ismail Haniyeh. He is the head, or was the head, of Hamas's Politburo, not based in Gaza, usually residing in Doha. Now, his funeral is being held today in Tehran. That's where he was when he was assassinated. And we can tell you that his body will be then flown to Doha. So certainly a lot of risk of escalation in this area. And this is what people are very worried about, Stuart.
Sarah Coates there in Tel Aviv. Thank you for the update.